Hello, Trevor Cutmore. Welcome to the YouTube channel. This week I told you we're going to talk about what you should be doing in this crisis to invest in property. Well, we've been saying for months now is to build up a war chest, and so you've got funds and so you're ready to buy. That's a great way to go. But the way things are looking, it really looks like there's going to be a lot of property to invest in, and no matter how much money you've got, you're going to run out. And that, I think, is a real truth that many people really aren't quite thinking of at the moment. I'm getting a number of people who are contacting me and say, what do I do with £100,000 or £200,000? That's great. I can tell you that's quite easy what to do with that. But what happens when you do that and you're starting to develop a property and convert it and do all those things, and you've got that money, and then you see another opportunity and you think, oh my goodness, it could be an opportunity that's better than the first one. What do? Well, that's where you need to be a bit more creative. Something that I love, I have a passion for, which is to purchase lease options. Yes, I have an online home study course. If you're interested in that, please just email me and I'll send you details so you can watch a little video about it. You'll see all the information, what you get. I think it's absolutely brilliant. If you want it, then please purchase it. If you don't, please don't be offended. I'm talking about it. I'm trying to give people information that will help them, okay? But I do think, if you've never heard of it, let me just tell you what it is. Let's suppose I come and I see your house, and let's suppose it's £300,000 or 100,000. It really doesn't matter what the price is, but let's say it's 300,000. You want £300,000 now. It's not worth it for me because I see the market's falling. We can't really make an agreement. And then I turn around and I say, okay, what can we do? If you don't need the money right now, but you want to move on, how about I agree to buy your house for £300,000? In 5 years' time, we have a legal contract that gives me control over your property, but I also have the right to buy your property. You would then move out. I would make an agreed payment to you every month, which would probably be to cover your mortgage and or a little bit more. At the end of the term, or during that term, I don't have to wait rigidly to 5 years. If you're doing a 5-year contract, it could be 5 to 7, 10 years, whatever it is. I can sell in between that. I can also add value to it, etc. And if that all works, then that's something that can be really, really good for all of us. Plus, if there's enough profit, I can actually share the profit into you. So let's say, you know, it's really worth 280, you're sticking out for 300,000, but in 5 years' time, I might have added value. I might be able to increase that a lot more. And let's suppose we get to 5 years and now it's worth 400,000. I might have spent 20, so let's say it's £80,000 profit. I might, it's a blank piece of paper is when you're working out an option. I could tie you in and say, well, look, I'll give you 50% or 20% or 30%. It's entirely up to you. Share of the net profit over and above the 300,000. When you understand how to do this properly and legally, please don't do anything which is illegal or the wrong way. Do it the proper way. That's how I teach it. I'm not interested to teach people quick, fast and illegal ways of doing things. That's just not me. But if you want to do it properly, you can take over not just 1, 2, you could take portfolios over. And in my training, I teach you about how it's a great tax benefit for landlords. Let's say they've got 10 properties and you agree to buy 1 or 2 a year, 1 a year for 10 years, and you take them, you can make a fortune and save the landlord, the owners, a fortune, hundreds of thousands of pounds on tax because of the way that I can show you. It's simple. This is going to be a place of positioning, which I keep on saying to you guys. It's something which is going to be really, really exciting. Options have been around for many, many years, very much in the commercial. And remember, there's opportunities here in commercial buildings because there's going to be a lot of properties. As you've seen already, lots of businesses have closed down. As much as councils used to be very, very hard in a way, no, we can't turn that into accommodation. We want to keep business in the area. Unfortunately, it's going to be a realisation which the councils are not far away from deciding, because there's a lot of chatter going on about different things, but under permitted development rights, there's a lot more leaning towards converting property into commercial property or any property into residential property. Land as well. There's so much potential in using options. So there's purchase options as well. Great stuff. The power that you get when you understand how to use these properly for property is immense. It's enormous. It really is. It's like it's a powerhouse. It is, and it's like a power plant, if you will, and that will empower you to do so much more than just buying one property. Maybe this has blown your mind a little bit in the way you think, well, I never thought of that, Trevor. Listen, please comment. You can always email me if you want to have a chat about our training. I'll happily have a talk to you about it. But as I say, we'll put the link below so you can go and have a look at it. If it is for you, then it's there for you. All right. Have a wonderful week. Be safe. Have a look what you want to do with property. The opportunities are coming. My prediction will be end of January, February. Watch Friday's video. It's coming out and it is all about the UK rental market and how the COVID Act 2020 has changed that, with so many people have had properties where their tenants have not paid for months, and some of them won't get rent for 12 months. Guess what? Using a purchase option now, imagine trying to sell your property where you've got tenants and you can't prove they paid rent for 6 months. How are you going to sell that? How are you going to get rid of the tenants? Very hard, but purchase option. Ha-ha! So that's how you can use an option. Watch the Friday's one, subscribe below, make a comment, and have a great week. God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.